Even Google puts the AI answers above their own ads, right? Like, you know how it has that AI mode?
Yeah.
Wild, right? So even if we ask it a question, it has the AI overview first, then their paid answer, the sponsored ads, and then the organic results. So even though their biggest ad, the revenue comes through their ads, they knew that this is where the world's going. And so they thought, okay, we've got to have the AI overview even above the paid ads. Like that's how important it is for us to recognize that this is where searches are going. This is where your ideal clients are looking for you, looking for answers, and hopefully you're the answer. So this is something that I continue to share with my clients and colleagues as well, is that it's about being the answer. What are the questions that people are putting into these AI models that you want to be the answer for? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, and it is so interesting that the AI is going over the paid ads now because it really does show how much weight is being put into that AI.
I know if you think about $305 billion a year in ad revenue, and they still put these answers above them. It's just wild to me. So if Google can't ignore this, this is something we need to think about. Okay, so what Google did, they rebuilt their entire search product around AI. They've sacrificed ad revenue, rewrote the playbook. And what most businesses are doing is that they're still trying to optimize for page one rankings. So like, I want to rank high, right? And it's not that's not important at all, but look at where the world is going. Like, really think about it. I see this time as being such a great early adopter advantage time frame where we can really get ahead of it in terms of setting ourselves up. And I'll share a little bit more about that a little later in terms of how to become discoverable through AI. So a lot of businesses are still posting more content, still hoping to be found. So it's just about asking yourself, what is your business doing about AI discovery right now? So the number one mistake that what most people do is just more, right? More posts, more videos, more reels, more content. But what AI reads is clarity of claims. Like, what are you claiming? What is being claimed about what your business does? Consistency, specificity, structure. So it's more about clarity and consistency versus volume and frequency. I actually personally love this because I don't want to have to be on social media 24/7. I like to actually live my life. And so as I started to discover this kind of early on, I thought, gosh, it'd be so great to not have to focus so much on volume and frequency, but focus more on clarity and consistency in my message and my positioning, my authority. So for some of you watching this, hopefully there's a little bit of a sigh of relief of like, okay, this is my time to really just tighten up my message and tighten up how I have things structured and my consistency so that I do become the expert that AI recommends. It's pretty cool,
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely. And I've even really noticed that in the industry over the last couple of years that you can't, like, the people who are making money and attracting clients are the people who aren't generalists. So it just seems to be the way everything's going is if you're clear on your message and you can just be very clear and consistent on talking about it, that's where you're going to generate revenue.
So true. I mean, I love that you're bringing that up because even when you think about how to best be recommended by humans, it's great to be specific versus a generalist. Just recently, a dear friend of mine was sharing with me that her young daughter, who's about 10 years old, is dealing with a lot of issues with eczema, a skin issue. And she's like, I just don't know what to do and who I should turn to. So I turned to a friend of mine who I thought might know somebody because she's kind of in that health and wellness field, naturopathic field, and she said, "Oh, I have the expert for you." She is a pediatric eczema specialist, right? Like, so it was specifically for this particular skin issue for children. And I'm like, perfect. And she said almost every one of her clients is a success story. And so it was so nice to be able to say, hey, this is who you should turn to. So the way I look at this is that this is a chance for us to really take a look at what we want to become known for and to be easily recommended by both humans and AI models. So it's really helpful to have that information. So these are the four dimensions AI checks before recommending you. The AI readability scorecards. This is a chance for for all of you to look at and see how things look on your end. So who you serve, what outcome you deliver, like what's that desirable outcome that your ideal clients want that you deliver, how you do it, and then why AI should trust you. So we decided to run this on Tony Robbins because everyone knows Tony Robbins. And here's what happened. Here's what AI got right. So the who, how, why, and brand. So the who is his known space, personal development, peak performance. how his known method is immersive events and coaching, a massive citation profile. He's got 30 plus years of press coverage. I mean, this guy has been featured everywhere. His brand is strong, entity recognition across the web. So far, so good for the biggest personal brand on earth. And where AI got confused, even with Tony Robbins, is that his audience is unclear because he has such a massive audience from CEOs to teenagers. His offer was unclear. It's like events, coaching, supplements, finance. He kind of has a lot of different things. His topics are definitely compete 12 plus categories on one site and no outcome stated on the homepage. So score is 1 of 4 clear. Not great, right? However, he can afford this gap. He's been around for a long time with all of the citations, thousands of articles, global brand recognition. AI knows him regardless. But for your reality, right, for all of us entrepreneurs that are not Tony Robbins, our website is our signal. Right? And we need to make sure if we don't have citations, meaning having other places that we're being featured and cited, then we need to work on that. If we have a limited brand footprint, if we're unclear, then we really can't afford having this gap. We need to be super clear. Okay.
If you want to watch the entire episode, click here. And if you want to watch more episodes like this, click here.